What you've been told about your health being solely in the hands of doctors is a lie that's costing you years of well-being, and perhaps your very vitality. I know what you're feeling right now. That persistent ache, that seemingly endless fatigue, that betrayal from your own body, the feeling that nothing you do really works, that silent frustration of trying everything and still feeling the same. Wait, before we go any further, I need you to understand something that will completely change your perspective on health. What I'm about to reveal isn't cheap spirituality or empty promises. It's pure science blended with ancient wisdom. Validated by decades of research by Alonso Puig. It's no accident you're watching this video today. Your body brought you here because it knows something your conscious mind hasn't yet grasped. There's a profound connection between the environment you live in and every cell in your body, a connection that can heal or sicken, elevate or destroy, restore or deteriorate. I understand perfectly what it's like to wake up every day feeling like your body is a stranger. That feeling of carrying an invisible weight that no one else can see. That frustration of explaining to others a pain that tests don't show. A fatigue that rest doesn't cure. What conventional medicine doesn't tell you about health is that your body is like a super-sensitive antenna. Every emotion you feel, every thought you have, every environment you inhabit sends direct signals to your nervous system, your immune system, your capacity for healing. As someone who has studied the mind-body connection deeply, I can assure you of something Alonso Puig discovered. It's not reality that limits us, it's how we interpret it. And your interpretation of your home may be blocking your own healing ability. Today, you'll discover how to transform your home into a healing sanctuary that will activate your self-regeneration power in just 72 hours. You'll understand why some environments drain your life force while others multiply it. And most importantly, you'll learn the specific blessing technique that connects your intention with the quantum physics of healing. But first, I need to reveal a truth that might be unsettling. Perhaps the problem isn't just in your body. Perhaps it's in the energy you've accumulated in your home for years without realizing it. Have you ever noticed how you feel differently in different places? How a church brings you peace? How a hospital leaves you anxious? How your grandmother's house made you feel protected? That's not a coincidence. It's pure science. Alonso Puig discovered something revolutionary. The mind can be your prison or your portal. And if your mind is constantly reacting to negative energies accumulated in your home, your body will be in a constant state of alert, blocking its own healing mechanisms. Every argument you've had at home left an energetic mark. Every worry you felt, every tear you shed, every sleepless night created layers of dense energy that are now directly affecting your physical health. But here's the part that will give you hope. Just as this energy accumulated, it can be cleansed, transmuted, transformed into healing energy that will work in your favor 24 hours a day. The body hides the emotions we don't want to feel, as Puig would say. That back pain you have may not be just physical. It may be the weight of carrying problems that aren't yours. Insomnia may not just be stress. It may be your soul trying to tell you that your environment needs purification. Your body isn't betraying you. It's trying to liberate you. Every symptom is a message. Every pain a cry for help. Every discomfort your organism screaming that something in your environment needs to change. I'll tell you something that changed my understanding of healing forever. I met a 70-year-old woman named Evelyn from New Orleans. She suffered from arthritis for 15 years. She took medications that only controlled the pain, but never truly cured it. One day, she discovered that her home had accumulated so much negative energy from years of family conflicts that it was literally poisoning her immune system. When she learned the correct technique of blessing and Home purification, something extraordinary happened. In 72 hours, the inflammation in her joints visibly decreased. In a week, she could move her hands without pain for the first time in years. In a month, the doctors were baffled because the test showed an improvement that medicine couldn't explain. But Evelyn knew what had happened. She had activated her body's own self-healing power through the energetic transformation of her environment. She had created a healing force field around her that worked constantly. This isn't magic. It's science that Western medicine is only beginning to understand. Our thoughts release neurotransmitters. Our emotions activate or deactivate genes. Our environment directly influences our biology through mechanisms that go far beyond what we see. When Mario Alonso Puig says that our thoughts change our biology, he's talking about something measurable. Every thought of gratitude releases serotonin. Every feeling of peace activates the parasympathetic system. Every moment of spiritual connection strengthens the immune system. And when your home is imbued with these positive energies, your body receives these healing messages constantly. While you sleep, while you eat, while you simply exist in your home, you are being healed at a cellular level. Have you ever felt how some places energize you while others completely drain you? It's not your imagination. It's your body responding to energetic fields that you can't see, but that affect every system in your body. The truth that few understand is that your home is like a second body. If it's energetically sick, your physical body will also get sick. If it's vibrating at healing frequencies, your body will activate its own regenerative capacities. But there's something even deeper happening here. When you bless your home in the right way, you're not just cleaning energy, you're reprogramming your own consciousness for healing. You're sending a clear message to the universe that you choose health over illness, life over deterioration. You're not sick by accident. You're not a victim of random circumstances. Your body is a perfect reflection of the energetic environment where you live. And if you change that environment, your body will change along with it. What I'm about to reveal is the specific technique that Evelyn used. The same one that hundreds of people have applied with results that medicine calls inexplicable. But there's nothing inexplicable. It's simply spiritual science, applied with precision. The first thing you must understand, blessing is not a supplication. This is a declaration of power. It's not about asking to be healed. It's about activating the healing power that already exists within you and all around you. When Mario Alonso Puig talks about consciousness as the command center, he's referring to precisely this. Your consciousness, directed with clear intention, can reorganize the energy around you and within you. It can reprogram cellular patterns. It can activate longevity genes and deactivate illness genes. But this requires technique. It requires knowledge. It requires a precise understanding of how the connection between intention, energy, and biology works. And that's exactly what I'm going to teach you now. The technique I'm about to reveal has 4 specific phases. Each phase activates a different aspect of your self-healing power. Together, they create a regenerative force field that will transform your home into a personal healing chamber. I need to pause here. What I'm about to share is so powerful that doctors are beginning to study these phenomena in labs around the world. I'm talking about measurable changes in blood pressure, cortisol levels, and immune activity. First, let me explain what happens in your body when you live in an energetically toxic environment. Recent neuroscience studies show that environments with dense energy constantly activate your brain's amygdala, the region responsible for fear and survival. When your amygdala is chronically activated, your body produces excess cortisol. Cortisol is the hormone that should save you in emergencies. But when it becomes chronic, it destroys your immune system, inflames your tissues, disrupts your sleep, and accelerates cellular aging. Alonso Puig discovered something even more specific. When you live in an environment where you've accumulated emotional trauma, your brain creates what he calls neural survival maps. These maps keep your body in a constant state of alert, even when there's no real danger. The result: your life force is depleted, maintaining defenses against imaginary threats. Your telomeres, which protect your chromosomes, shorten prematurely. Your DNA activates inflammation genes and deactivates cell repair genes. You literally age faster. But when you transform your home into an energetic sanctuary, the opposite happens. Your parasympathetic nervous system activates. This is the system responsible for healing, regeneration, and restoration. Your body returns to its natural state of self-healing. Evelyn from New Orleans lived with fibromyalgia for 8 years. The muscle pain was so intense that some days she couldn't get out of bed. She had tried all treatments: medication, physiotherapy, acupuncture, special diets. Nothing worked completely. When she learned about the home energy blessing technique, she was desperate. In 3 days, applying the method I'm going to teach you, something unprecedented happened. For the first time in years, she slept 8 hours straight without waking up in pain. In 1 week, the pain decreased from level 8 to level 3. In a month, blood tests showed a significant reduction in inflammation markers. Her doctors were perplexed because she hadn't changed anything in her medical treatment. What had changed was her energetic environment. Evelyn had transformed her home from an emotional battlefield into a healing sanctuary, and her body responded in the only way it knew how: by healing itself. Now, I'm going to reveal the 4 specific phases of the blessing technique that will activate your self-healing power in 72 hours. Phase 1. Conscious energetic release. This phase should be done at dawn, when your mind is most receptive and the cosmic energy is purest. You begin at the main entrance of your home. You place your hands over your heart and breathe deeply 3 times. In the first breath, you acknowledge all the pain you carry. You say aloud, "I acknowledge that my body carries memories that no longer serve me." In the second breath, you thank that pain for protecting you until now. "I thank every symptom that alerted me that something needed to change." In the third breath, you declare your intention of release. "Now I choose to release everything that does not contribute to my health and vitality." And then, walking slowly through the house, you touch each wall with the palm of your hand, saying, "I release from this house all energy that does not serve my well-being." What you're doing is reprogramming the energetic memories of the environments. Each wall, each piece of furniture, each corner of the house has absorbed the emotions you've felt over the years. Now you're consciously erasing these records and creating space for new energy. Luis from San Francisco applied this first phase when he discovered that his hypertension had worsened after he moved to the house where his father had died after a long illness. In just 2 days of conscious energetic release, his blood pressure dropped 20 points without a change in medication. Phase 2. Activation of the power centers. Every house has 7 energetic points that correspond to the chakras of the human body. The entrance is the root chakra, security and survival. The living room is the sacral chakra, creativity and emotions. The kitchen is the solar plexus, personal power and digestion. The main bedroom is the heart chakra, love and healing. The bathroom is the throat chakra, cleansing and communication. The office or study area is the third eye, intuition and mental clarity. And the ceiling or highest area is the crown chakra, spiritual connection. At each of these points, you place a lit white candle for exactly 7 minutes. While the candle burns, you visualize a golden light completely filling that space, and you repeat the specific affirmation for each center. For the entrance, "This house is my safe haven of healing and regeneration." For the living room, In this space, my emotions flow in harmony with my health. For the kitchen, here I nourish my body with pure life force energy. For the bedroom, in this sanctuary my heart heals as I sleep and wake up renewed. For the bathroom, here I purify not only my body but my soul. For the office, in this space, my mind clarifies and my intuition strengthens. For the ceiling, from this house, I connect with the universal healing energy that flows through me constantly. Each affirmation should be repeated 7 times while you visualize the golden light intensifying. Carmen from Los Angeles suffered from chronic insomnia for 12 years. Doctors had prescribed all kinds of sleeping medication, but nothing worked completely. When she activated the heart center of her bedroom with this technique, something extraordinary happened. On the first night, she slept 6 hours straight. On the second, 8 hours. In 1 week, she was sleeping naturally without the need for medication. Her tests showed that her melatonin levels had normalized and nighttime cortisol had decreased drastically. Phase 3. Cellular reprogramming. Through sound, this is the most powerful phase, because it uses sound vibrations to reprogram the water in your body. Mario Alonso Puig has scientifically validated that our bodies are 70% water, and water has vibrational memory. Each morning, as you wake up, still lying in bed, you place your hands on different parts of your body and chant specific sounds. On your abdomen, you chant the sound AUM for 3 minutes. This sound harmonizes your entire digestive system and activates the production of digestive enzymes. On your chest, you chant the sound AH for 3 minutes. This sound opens your heart chakra and activates the production of nitric oxide, which improves circulation and lowers blood pressure. On your throat, you chant the sound HAM for 3 minutes, activating your thyroid and regulating your metabolism. On your forehead, you chant the sound for 3 minutes. This sound activates the pineal gland, regulating your circadian rhythms and melatonin production. And finally, on the top of your head, you remain silent for 3 minutes, allowing the vibrations to fully integrate. What you're doing is literally reprogramming the water in your cells with healing frequencies. Studies show that different sounds produce different crystalline patterns in water. Harmonious sounds create symmetrical and beautiful structures. Discordant sounds create chaotic structures. When your cells constantly receive harmonious vibrations, they reorganize into patterns of greater coherence and efficiency. Your DNA expresses itself in a more harmonious way. Your mitochondria produce more clean energy. Your immune system functions with greater precision. Roberto, from Mexico City, had been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes 5 years ago. His glucose levels fluctuated constantly despite medication and a strict diet. When he began practicing cellular reprogramming through sound, he observed amazing changes. In 2 weeks, his morning glucose levels stabilized. In 1 month, he had lost 18 pounds without changing his diet. In 3 months, his doctor reduced his medication for the first time in years. Tests showed improved insulin sensitivity and a reduction in systemic inflammation. Phase 4, energetic sealing of protection. This is the final phase, ensuring that the healing energy remains stable in your home and continues working for you 24 hours a day. It should be done at dusk, when energies settle and fix themselves. You begin by lighting sage or Palo Santo incense at the entrance of your house. The smoke from these elements has scientifically proven properties of negative air ionization, which improves cerebral oxygenation and reduces anxiety. Walking clockwise throughout your home, you allow the smoke to enter every corner, every closet, every space where energy could stagnate. As you do this, you repeat the sealing prayer. This home is sealed with golden light of protection and healing. Only energies that serve my highest well-being may enter and remain here. Then, in the central area of your home, you place a clear quartz or amethyst crystal on the floor. This crystal will function as an antenna that will keep the healing vibration constantly active. This isn't superstition. Crystals have specific vibrational frequencies that science uses in clocks, computers, and medical equipment. Finally, before going to sleep, you place your hands on your heart and declare, "My body is a sacred temple of healing. Every cell vibrates in perfect harmony with health. As I sleep, I completely regenerate. I wake up renewed, energized, and radiant with vitality." This declaration isn't just words. It's neuro-linguistic programming that will instruct your subconscious to activate all healing mechanisms during sleep. Your body will produce growth hormone, repair tissues, consolidate memory, and eliminate toxins with much greater efficiency. Maria Jose from Caracas applied this complete technique while undergoing cancer treatment. Obviously, she did not interrupt her medical treatment, but added the energetic blessing. Practice as a complement. The results surprised the entire medical team. Her recovery was 20% faster than average. The side effects of chemotherapy were minimal. Her energy remained stable throughout the treatment. And most importantly, tests showed that her immune system strengthened instead of weakening during the process. You are no longer someone who passively suffers from health problems. You are someone who has consciously activated their self-healing power. What was once illness will now be an opportunity for strengthening. What was weakness will transform into bodily wisdom. This transformation is not temporary. It's a fundamental change in your relationship with your body and your environment. You are free from the limiting belief that you are a victim of illness. Now you know that you are an active co-creator of your health. As Mario Alonso Puig would say, you have just remembered that your consciousness is the command center of your life. And that consciousness has just chosen healing over illness, vitality over deterioration, abundant life over mere survival. You are no longer what the diagnoses say you are. You are someone who understands that the body is a reflection of consciousness, and that by changing consciousness, you change the body. Someone who knows that true healing comes from within, but can be magnificently amplified by the right environment. Behind all your symptoms, there is someone who is observing. That person who observes is the one who really has the power to heal. And that person has just fully awakened. You already have everything you need to be in perfect health. You just didn't remember how to activate that power yet. But now you remember, and this remembrance will change not only your health, but your entire life experience. Now I ask you, are you ready to leave behind the belief that you are a victim of illness and embrace your natural power of self-healing? Naijin, join the people who have already decided to actively co-create their health through the energetic transformation of their homes. Write in the comments what changes you feel in your body after listening to this message. Which of the 4 phases caught your attention the most? Publicly committing to this practice multiplies its effectiveness because it activates the power of collective intention. Every time you share this message, you create a healing network that benefits everyone. Share it with people who need to remember their natural power of self-healing, people who deserve to know that they can be much more than their diagnoses. In the next video, I will reveal the 7 foods that, when properly blessed, become pure medicine for your body. Foods that you can find in any market, but that when energetically activated, transform into catalysts of cellular healing. Remember, you are not what happened to your body in the past. You are what you decide to create with this information today. And today, you decide to fully activate your divine power of self-healing. It's a choice, a conscious decision to tap into a wellspring of energy within you, an energy that's always been there, waiting to be unleashed. Think of it. This isn't some mystical mumbo-jumbo. This is about harnessing the incredible potential your body already possesses. Mario Alonso Puig, a renowned physician, talks about this often, the inherent capacity for healing that resides within each of us. It's not just a matter of believing, it's about aligning yourself with this power. Evelyn, a woman from New Orleans, was suffering from debilitating arthritis. Her joints ached. Her mobility was severely limited. Western medicine offered only temporary relief, and even that relief came with unpleasant side effects. She felt like a victim of her circumstances, trapped in a cycle of pain and medication. But then, something shifted. She began to explore alternative approaches, focusing on the connection between her mind, body, and environment. She started paying attention to the energy in her home, cleansing her space of negative energy. She practiced mindfulness, connecting with her inner strength, and most importantly, she shifted her perspective. She stopped seeing herself as a victim and instead began to see herself as an active participant in her own healing. This isn't about ignoring medical advice. It's about adding to it, enhancing it, empowering yourself with the knowledge that your body, your mind, your spirit are all interconnected, and that this interconnectedness is the key, the secret to unlocking your own healing potential. This is not some quick fix. It's a process, a journey of self-discovery, a commitment to nurturing your well-being. Mario Alonso Puig often speaks about the power of intention, the transformative power of believing in your ability to heal. It takes time, patience, and a willingness to embrace a more holistic approach. Evelyn didn't see significant improvement overnight, but over 72 hours, she felt a noticeable change, a reduction in pain, increased mobility, a renewed sense of hope, and importantly, a deeper understanding of her own inherent ability to heal. This is what it means to activate your divine power of self-healing, to embrace the ancient wisdom, and to cultivate a life filled with well-being, and yes, even miracles.